Hey, everybody.
Hello. Welcome to Carbondale's second virtual First Friday. Woo-hoo.
Yeah. First Friday. Block party.
Yeah, exactly.
Ride. Woo.
Look at these beautiful rainbow masks we got. We want to thank Gabe for good
Yes.
for supplying us with these great masks.
These are awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yes. And we have a great show planned for you this month. We honor the themes of the family block party, which would be happening right now, and Pride. Last year, Carbondale had its first ever Pride Parade. It was put on by the TSA youth from the Carbondale Middle School. And gosh, it was an amazing event. And while our virtual First Fridays won't bring us all together on Main Street, it will make you laugh, learn, and be proud of the community we live in. I'm Amy Kimberly. I'm here with Corey Simpson from Thunder River Theater.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. And in honor of Family Block Party, we have some youth MCs for the first hour. Blake Peterson, say hello.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
And Quinn Wells.
Hi.
So in addition to that, we're going to start off, first of all, by bringing up a slide for you of the sponsors of First Friday. And in particular, we want to call out, of course, the Carbondale Chamber and First Bank has just been huge at helping with this. And then, of course, the amazing Amy Kimberly, as well as the Carbondale Creative District for pulling First Fridays together. It's just unbelievable that we're able to do this every month. And so thank you to all these sponsors that you see on your screen right now. And then in addition, next up, we have this incredible video that Michelle Marlowe, who is the founder of Ascent Events, has this incredible video that she's put together called We Are Carbondale. And she did that together with the Carbondale Chamber. So why don't we take a look at that and everybody sit back. It's going to be a great block party and Pride. So enjoy.
Handmakery started in 2013, and our first event was the family block party.
Carbondale is just community. So many different people, types of people in Carbondale that come together and we all get along.
It's super exciting to get to work with local people, and we just have so much creative talent here. So we wanted to be able to support.
Many of the communities in the valley, and Carbondale is definitely the one with the most character of trueness, I could say.
I love the people. It's just the friendliest, most creative town in the valley.
The impact that we're seeing is tremendous. And, you know, a lot of people have said, Angela, how's your team doing? How are your volunteers doing? And we're tired, but we're motivated. The smiles that we see in these cars, the thank yous, the cars that are full of little kids, and the little kids are saying, thank you, thank you. That's what keeps us motivated. So on average, the families that we're serving have anywhere between 3 members, and we have some families with 10 members per family. So when we're talking about serving 200 families a week here in Carbondale, the individuals that are impacted by that is tremendous.
It helped our families because, my parents stopped working and stores are running now, and we don't have like the necessary things. And with this, I think it's like helping us.
It was actually the first family block party in Carbondale. That was our first event that we kind of said, hello, we're here, we're Handmakery. And I have just seen those kids that I've started with, they were 6 at the time. Now those children are about 13.
Carbondale's a unique place. It's a special place that way. You don't get that in a lot of other communities, and we feel very fortunate to be a part of that.
I've been just blown away by the support of individuals, supporting our staff, our business, navigating through these times. We've added an online ordering system where people can order online and have their order ready to go, and they just come and pick it up. They pay online and super quick and easy. We're very appreciative of the support. In the last 4 or 5 weeks, we've only gotten busier and busier. So super, just proud to call my home Carbondale for sure.
So we started making masks out of our dust bags that we use for our shoes, and they were successful. So we thought, how could we help some other local businesses? And we knew that Connie was doing hand sanitizer, which everybody needs right now. Osmia makes an amazing hand cream. Coffee, because everybody needs it, from Landmark Cafe. CBD tincture from Sober's Health and Wellness. And Lily Bart journals to write down your next creative idea or your thoughts right now on the whole thing. And this really sweet card from the project shop. Express gratitude, leverage your strengths, savor the good. And then 2 awesome chocolate bars from Pollinator Chocolate. We started a luxury casual men's and women's footwear line in October of 2017. And when the pandemic hit, we were challenged with people not really having a need for luxury casual shoes at the moment. We Are Carbondale means to me creativity, ingenuity, and beauty.
Kurt started this business in 1983, so we've been through quite a few different events that slowed things down, from recessions to 9/11 to just, Carbondale becoming what it is today. Even though we have a limited venue right now, we have all our favorites, all of our local favorites. The locals here have just been awesome. Everyone's been supporting us. They're understanding. They're dealing with our changes here and our limitations that change all the time. And just everyone here, our crew working here, has been great to, just come along with what the changes are, deal with them, and we make it happen. Carbondale is just community. It's there's so many different people, types of people in Carbondale that come together, and I just think it's a really nice community for all ages.
This is a place that people come to, to maintain health, to get healthy, to stay in shape. And I don't think anything more important right now than for us to continue to do that in any way, shape, or form, even if it's not within the four walls of the gym.
And we wake up every day and say, what can we do to support our members? And then we find at the same time, they're looking at what they can do to support us. The first thing we did was we lent out most of our equipment to our members. So most of our members now have equipment at home. And we immediately, the first day that we had to close our doors, we started posting every single day, and we've done it every single day since we closed. It's an amazing feeling to walk in the gym, and everyone is so happy to see each other. When we talk to our members, it's the first thing they'll say. What do they love about Sober's CrossFit? It's that sense of community. And I think that's a mirror of the larger community of Carbondale.
During this special time, it's been quite interesting, but we have kind of moved a lot of our programming to online and virtual, and where we created art kits, and then we delivered those art kits, and then my son and I created a video to accompany the artist, and then the artist did their work at home with that video and the art kit and their canvas that was delivered. And then we ended up having a virtual art show, and that was pretty exciting, where all the families came together. Carbondale means a lot to me. My great-grandparents were the first generation in Carbondale, and my children are fifth generation in Carbondale. And so we want Carbondale to be back to what it was, even stronger, even better.
Oh, wow. What a great video. So thank you to everybody who worked on that. It was fun to watch. It was great. We go now to Town Hall, where Mayor Dan Richardson will read the town proclamation around inclusion and the flag will be raised.
All right. Mayor Dan here. Happy First Friday, Carbondale. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you're enjoying First Friday from the comfort of your home, live streaming it for First Friday, and preferably you found some good takeout from our Carbondale restaurants tonight. Well, today was supposed to be the second annual Pride Parade in Carbondale. Last year's inaugural parade was courageously championed by Carbondale Middle School students. They came before the town trustees with a request to host the first ever Pride Parade in the Roaring Fork Valley. Then we voted unanimously in favor of their brave and powerful message. The Gray Straight Alliance from Carbondale Middle School, whose motto is to be you, rallied the community in this valley to express a message of inclusivity. The Gay Straight Alliance focuses on leadership, development, and activism. They prioritize building alliances, not only across sexual orientation and gender identity lines, but also across race, ethnicity, and class lines. The Carbondale Middle School Gay Straight Alliance advocates for education, safety, community, and inclusivity. They believe that LGBTQ plus education is important for Carbondale so all people can feel welcome and accepted. They hope all people feel supported and are able to stand up for friends and family who identify as LGBTQ plus. Last year's parade was absolute proof that we live in an amazing town full of wonderful people. The outpouring of support was incredible. People of all ages lined Main Street to watch, cheer, and show their love for their students, the community, and for those who identify as LGBTQ+, and for their allies. Main Street was a riot of color. Rainbows were everywhere, flag banners, and Main Street had rainbow banners on them. And at the request of the Gay Straight Alliance, we hung the rainbow flag here at Town Hall. We are deeply saddened by the inability to host the parade again this year. We know how important it was to so many students, their friends, their families, and all LGBTQ+ members of our community. Now more than ever, we long to come together and rally behind our youth and our town. We long to close that 6-foot social distancing acceptable gap, hold hands, hug each other, wave flags, and be close. In these lonely and troubled times, let this burst of color be a reminder that there is light and hope after the storm passes. We are here today to say that Carbondale stands with these students, this town, and all of its people, now and always. We want our friends, families, and neighbors to know that we celebrate each and every member of this community and are so proud to call Carbondale home. So I have a proclamation for you. This proclamation appreciating the LGBTQ+ community. Whereas the town of Carbondale supports the rights of every citizen to experience equality and freedom from discrimination, and whereas all people, regardless of age, gender identity, race, color, religion, marital status, national origin, sexual orientation, or physical challenges, have the right to be treated on the basis of their intrinsic value as human beings. And whereas the town of Carbondale accepts and welcomes people of diverse backgrounds and believes a diverse population leads to a more vibrant community. And whereas the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer LGBTQ communities contribute to the cultural, civic, and economic successes of the town of Carbondale. And whereas we as a society at large are slowly embracing new definitions of sexuality and gender, We must also acknowledge that the need for education and awareness remains vital to end discrimination and prejudice. And whereas, to acknowledge the efforts to bring awareness to the continuing evolution to the gay pride movement, the town of Carbondale displays the rainbow flag representing light, healing, sun, calmness, art, and spirit in front of Town Hall. Now therefore be it resolved, I, Mayor Dan, hereby encourage our residents to reflect on the ongoing struggle for equality members of the LGBTQ plus community they face and celebrate the contributions that enhance our town. So please embrace this message of inclusivity and share it everywhere you go when we're allowed to do so. Because in Carbondale, everyone is welcome. Todos son bienvenidos. Thank you for sharing this time with me and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Yeah, that was really cool. Man, well, now we're going to go to Amy Mays, who runs a hand makery located on Main Street. She used to be my old art teacher. Tonight, she'll be teaching a DIY craft, a cone for community, supporting the C's, creating, community, collaboration, coming together, children, and hashtag Carbondale, Colorado. Yeah.
Hello, Fork Valley and Carbondale community. My name is Amy Mays. I'm the creative director and founder of Hand Makery, a children's art studio located in Carbondale, Colorado. We're here today downtown in our art studio. We're very excited to be doing our first virtual DIY for First Friday. As our studio is navigating through these times, we have been creating art kits and doing some virtual online workshops with our students. And we're going to bring one of those projects to you tonight. Hand Makery started in 2013, and our first event in downtown was in May, and it was the first annual family block party. We've been going strong every year, usually creating with over 150 artists in our outdoor studio. And today we're very excited to bring one of our favorite projects from 2016 to Carbondale's First Friday. We are going to say this project is called Cones for Community. We have launched this Cones for Community on our Instagram, which is @handmakery, and we are featuring all sorts of photos with ice cream cones. So tonight, as you finish your project, we would love for you to share a photo of you and your ice cream cone and tag us @handmakery, and we will share all these wonderful photos in our story. All right, for this project, you're gonna need some really simple materials in your household. If you could collect some paint, and the colors of ice cream are unlimited. You could do cools, you could do warms. I'm gonna focus on cools. And you're gonna need either some cardboard or some heavyweight paper. Mine is gonna be using some recycled cardboard. And then the main other element you will be needing is glue. And that could be just white school glue that you can apply using a brush, or you could just use a glue bottle. And then a really fun thing that you can locate through your home with time is some great embellishments for toppings. And I'll go more into that with time, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, with getting back to our project, you can see we've got our toppings laid out, we've got our paints laid out, and we've got our water container, our sponge, our glue, a few wooden clips for holding this project together, and then we've got some bowls that we're gonna be able to trace with. All right, the other element you're gonna need is some cardboard. Again, a heavier weight paper could work. So I want to give you just a peek at what this project is going to look like, okay? So we've got kind of our ice cream cone for you, okay? So this is the idea. So with getting started, you're going to want to take something circular, maybe just a bowl out of your kitchen cupboard. And you're going to trace 3 different sizes. So I'm just going to kind of demonstrate. Here's one size. Here's a second size of a circle. And here is our third size. And right now I am just working on actually a cereal box. So that could be a good resource to open up. Okay, so here's our 3 circles for our ice cream. Okay, with another piece of cardboard, you're going to just grab, if you have a ruler or a straight edge, you are going to create kind of a triangular, longer shape to give you then your cone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show what that looks like. Okay, now you're going to take all of those pieces and you're going to go ahead and cut those out. Okay, now that we have our pieces cut out, our big circle, our middle circle, and our small circle, and then we've got our cone, we're going to be moving into paint. All right, so now I'm going to demonstrate with getting started with paint. We're going to go ahead and create some tints. So you're going to take your brush, you're going to pick up your first color. To create a tint or a pastel, you're going to need some white. And then you're going to need the color you're going to be working with. So we're going to make this first piece turquoise. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up that color. And I'm going to go ahead and just give it a base coat. All right, now you're going to add a little bit of highlight kind of on the outer edge of that circle to create more of a form. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and you're going to choose 2 other colors for your ice cream, for those other circles to create more of a look of a sphere. And then go ahead and wash your brush. All right, now after you've painted all 3 of your circular pieces for your ice cream, you are ready to move on to your cone. So you're going to choose a color. We've chosen a metallic orange. Okay, so now we have created our base coat for our cone. The next technique we're going to demonstrate is a little stamping kind of printing technique. For this, you're going to take your white paint, and if you have a popsicle stick, if you do not have a popsicle stick, you could always use just a small brush. But what we're going to do is we're going to stamp some crisscross lines to give the cone a texture. And now you have your finished cone. Now you're going to want to take all 4 of your dried parts and pieces of painted cardboard, and we're now ready for some glue in a bottle or glue in a brush. I'm going to go ahead and assemble mine. All right, coming back, the last piece we're going to add is a little whipped cream. Okay, now that our cone is dry and our clips are taken off, we're going to go ahead and use our fun toppings that are right here. Very interesting to decorate our piece. Here we go. All right, here you have it. We've got our cone with all the toppings. All right, thanks for joining us for Cones for Community at Handmakery. We would love to see your photos with us on Instagram at Handmakery. We hope you have a wonderful First Friday, and thanks for being with us here tonight.
All right. Wow. Nice work, Handmakery.
Yeah, you guys go to school with Mountain Maze? You know?
Yeah.
Mountain?
Yeah, I do. He's my bud.
Yeah, I was texting him just now. Hi, Mountain.
Oh,
Right there.
Hey, since you just mentioned texting, I wanted to let everyone out there know that if you're on either Facebook Live or YouTube right now, you can type comments in and we see all those comments live. And we'd love to hear from some more of you. I know some of you have been making comments out there, and welcome to everybody that's out there.
Yeah, we'd like to give shout outs, you know? So we want to shout out to Ashante. She's out there.
We've got my friend Wendy Moore out there. Hi, Wendy.
Steve Mills. Is Mountain out there somewhere?
Yeah, he just commented.
Oh,
Hi,
did-
Mountain.
All right, awesome. All right, what do we got coming up, guys?
Yeah, we got CARE. Yeah.
What is CARE? Do you know what CARE is?
Well, it's Colorado Animal Rescue. They do adoption for pets. So if you want a pet, I have two cats that I got from them. Very, very sweet things. They're very nice. So yeah, get yourself a pet if you want one.
Yeah. Thanks. All right, CARE. And they're going to teach us something, right? If you have a dog. I've got my fake dog here.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be talking about how to help you return your pet's normal routine. So get your pet back into their groove.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks.
All right, enjoy.
Hi, my name is Carissa Carbondale. I'm the owner and head trainer at Alpine Behavior and Training and the behavior manager at Colorado Animal Rescue. And I'm joining you on this first Friday to talk about finding your dog's normal when we all start headed back to our normal. So thinking about when you're headed back to your normal, what is that going to mean for your dog and how can you start helping them now? All of our dogs have been home with us kind of 24/7 for the last few weeks. So I want to start thinking about how we can start helping our dogs versus just leaving them cold turkey. So set up a routine. Think about decompression type outings versus exciting outings. Start incorporating some mental stimulation for our dogs, and then doing some actual training for teaching them to be away from us. So thinking about your routine. If you've been getting up at 8 and feeding the dogs, but your normal routine is getting up at 6, as much as it's going to suck, my suggestion is get up early, feed them early at your normal time, and start thinking about what their day is going to look like. So if you've been going for an hour walk every morning and you won't be able to do that in the future, don't do it now. Start decreasing your walk time. So do 30 minutes, do 15, do 10, getting back down into that normal routine. What does it look like when you leave? What are your dogs expected to do during the day? What maybe your afternoon and evening outings with your dog might look like, and start getting into that routine. So decompression. A decompression outing to me looks like a dog that is on natural terrain. So they're not on man-made terrain. Usually they're sniffing, they're able to kind of breathe normal, look around, able to freely move their body. Here's an example of a young dog doing a decompression outing. He is in a wide open space. He is off his property. His owner, Amber, is not talking to him a whole lot. He's just kind of taking the world in, sniffing, doing his thing. This is not recall training time. This is just getting out and doing something different with your dog. If you can go to a safe place and do this off leash, great. Otherwise, like Jamie here, you can put your dog in a harness and a long line. A fixed leash that is 30-ish foot long is my ideal. Mental stimulation. So using your dog's brain is going to wear them out much quicker than trying to wear your dog out physically. Dogs have 4-wheel drive, most of them. So they can go a lot farther, a lot faster, a lot harder than we can. So mentally wearing your dog out is going to create a tired, well-behaved dog versus just continually trying to physically wear them out. Think about you. All of us are going to go back to, possibly new or different job settings, and we're going to be mentally worn out. We're going to come home exhausted each day versus if we were doing something more physical. So there's lots of ways to mentally wear your dog out. Training, doing some sort of enrichment, whether that's new smells or new tactile feeling, maybe different feeling under their paw pads. Puzzle feeding, utilizing your dog's calories in other ways than just putting it in a jog bowl and putting it down for them. And then, of course, our decompression walks are mentally stimulating for our dogs. Here's some examples. In the video, you see Sarah is stuffing Kong. She's making what I call a slop with apples and carrots and cottage cheese and yogurt and all sorts of good stuff for your dog. She's kind of mixing that all together, and then with a spoon starts stuffing that in the Kong. The orange and green mats are called lick mats. You can, kind of slop some of that slop in there too. And then instead of obviously giving these all to her dogs right away, she's freezing them so that it's easy to grab and, give it to your dog if you need to. So when you get home in the evening and you're exhausted from doing, your new job or your job, instead of trying to physically wear your dog out, grab a Kong from the freezer and, have them kind of work for their calories that way. Next up, separation work. So I want to point out that this is not training a dog with true diagnosed separation anxiety. This is working with a dog that is, a little bit fussy when you start leaving them. So true separation anxiety looks like a dog in distress. They're usually drooling. They have wide eyes. They can't settle throughout the day. They have excessive vocalization. In extreme cases, they're trying to escape out of doorways and windows, destroying property, self-harming, urinating and defecating in the house when normally they would not do that. What I'm talking about here is a dog that's stressed that they can't get to you. And we want to start working on this slowly. We want to split this behavior down into achievable steps instead of lumping it. And then something else that I really want to point out is doing training like this needs to be done after your dog's needs have been met. So they are not hungry. They don't need to go to the bathroom. Those needs have been met and taken care of, and they have water with them or they have already gotten water. So here's an example of me and my dogs. I start by getting them ready. They're put in their room. I put the gate up, and I start by just kind of sitting there and reading out loud. At the end of each page, I feed them a treat. And then at the end of each chapter, I'm feeding them a treat. And slowly but surely, I start working on standing up, coming back, maybe sitting somewhere else and reading away from them, coming back and feeding a treat, moving around the house and feeding a treat. They can still see me in most of these situations. They can still hear me, but they can't get to me. Doing dishes. I even start stuffing their Kong with their dinner and giving that to them. If you have a dog that this would be distressing for, seek out the help of a professional certified trainer. If you have a dog that can't share food in close proximity with another dog, again, you need to be seeking out help from someone that can help guide you through that. So then I'm doing longer things. I'm doing dishes, laundry, and fading the treats out slowly. So instead of feeding quickly every few pages, I start feeding after the dishes are done, after, whatever, you sweep the house or something like that. This is how I start working on separation type stuff. This can be done with the dog in a crate, in a room with a closed door. It does not have to be necessarily behind some sort of baby gate. But the point of it is to start teaching our dogs that they can be away from us and that it's a relaxing time. It's not a time to be distressed. Working up to you, maybe even leaving the house and coming back. Let's keep this conversation going. If you have questions, please feel free to shoot me an email. These slides are downloadable at Colorado Animal Rescue. Have a wonderful first Friday. Stay healthy. Talk to you later.
Yes. So the next thing, all the kids featured in the video are Roy Fork High School seniors, and they have been part of the family block party over the years as either attendees or performers. Now each musician or the students send Rex a video and audio recording of their part, and then Rex mixed it together and put it together, and you're about to see what happened. Sorry.
Hi everyone, my name is Rex Hamilton. I'm a senior at Roaring Fork High School, and I'm super excited and honored to be part of this project. I've been going to First Friday celebrations for a very long time, and it's so disappointing that I'm missing out on last year. But in lieu of a usual music performance like the one I was a part of at last year's block party, I was asked to put together some sort of virtual performance for the live stream this year. So with the help of some friends, I put together a couple songs that we thought would be upbeat and appropriate for this year's not so upbeat situation. It was a lot of fun for me to put together, so enjoy.
It's over the horizon, just smooth sailing those concrete seas. And now she headed east down the border, the Vine. Sugar, said I like the way, said I like the way, yeah. You say your ship now, let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down, no honey, I won't weigh you down. And I don't really know the destination, but I got a feeling I'm gonna be your passenger. Sugar, let me be your passenger. Sugar, said I like the way, said I like the way, yeah. You say your ship down, let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down, no honey, I won't weigh you down. She's smooth, smooth sailing, yeah. She's smooth, smooth, darling. Sweet pretty baby, won't you be my lady? Oh, oh, oh. Sweet honey darling, you know I'm calling. I want you, sure. Said I like the way, said I like the way, yeah. You say your shit down, let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down, no honey, I won't weigh you down. She's smooth, smooth sailing, yeah. She's smooth, smooth. Done. Sweet pretty baby, won't you be my lady? Oh, oh. Sweet honey darling, you know I'm calling. I want you, sugar. Said I like the way, said I like the way, yeah. You say your shit down. Maybe your cargo, I won't weigh it down. No honey, I won't weigh you down.
Time never cares if you're there or not there. All you ever needed was a simple plan. But you're doing well, I mean you're not dead. So let's celebrate while we still can. I know what they say, I could give a care. They talk so much on me, I must be doing something right. I saw my son today in the likeness of a full-grown man. So I'll celebrate while I still can. Ooh, on a clear day you can see West LA. Downtown, I remember when I couldn't even see the corner stepping out the house. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And we've come too far. How many others have walked the same run you have? You'll be wise to pay attention to your old head. I spent the whole day throwing records in the deep end. So let's celebrate while we still can. Captivated the fruits of my family tree. Where would I be without you? What would you do without me? You'd be a bad look, talking about what could have been. So let's celebrate while we still can. Oh, on a clear day you can see West LA. Downtown, I remember when I couldn't see the point. Now I'm at the point where I gotta figure it out. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And we've come too far. Do not be concerned about the money in your brother's hand. What's mine is yours. Thought you knew me better than that. I was under the impression that we own the best of life. So let's celebrate while we still can.
Yay! Wow, you guys.
Yeah, that's so good.
I know. I mean, I got kind of sad because we would all be out on the main street right now listening to these guys play, and they're so talented.
I have kind of a soft spot in my heart for Rex because I used to live right next door to him. Hi, Rex. And I saw Kim Hamilton out there. Hi, guys.
Yay. Yay. I want to say shout outs because there's so many people watching and we're so excited to have you all here with us. And there's some new fans for this band. Steve Mills, wow, wow, wow. Natalie's out there. Leslie Johnson.
Hey, Leslie.
Paul is watching you guys, as is Beth. Watch out, kids. So many people are becoming fans. They probably hadn't really seen these kids. That was as good as anything you'd see professionally, huh?
Hey, just really quickly, too, I wanted to ask if you're out there and making comments on Facebook or YouTube, let us know if you're visiting from out of state and where you're visiting from. We'd love to see you telling us where you are out there.
Hi, Natasha.
Yay. Well, what do we got up next? We got a live segment. This is going to be exciting, right?
Yeah, from Smiling Goat Ranch, where Cheryl Bartow will make us smile. Fun live show with the Minis, who led the Pride Parade last year. So what do you have for us this evening, Cheryl?
Hello, everybody. It's so wonderful to be here. And wow, the band who was just on, we've been out here on the lawn dancing. They were amazing. Well, I think that a lot of us, since we've been on lockdown, might be going a little crazy. And so the warm weather is upon us, and we have some exciting activities that can be done both inside and outside and help parents get the much needed sane quiet time that they need while they're working at home. And we're actually launching this today with 14 days worth of activities to help everybody during lockdown. Now I'm going to introduce my colleagues. Hold on one second while I flip the camera. I have Zoe with Nellie the Goat. And over here, I have Cato with Wendy the Mini. Cato is our working student from Belgium who arrived here on March 1st before all of the insanity. And behind Cato back there is Carl Hanlon, the human hitching post, holding Tinkerbell, our other Mini, and Lester. Okay, so now the big question out there for everybody is, who is going to be faster, Cato with a mini horse or Zoe with a goat? And what we're going to do is a pillowcase challenge. Everybody's got pillowcases at home. So we are going to do 2 different phases of this challenge. And as you can see, the young ladies are donning their pillowcases, and we are going to have a pillowcase race. And trust me, parents, if you do 5 minutes of this, this will earn you 20 minutes of quiet time. Okay, are we ready, ladies? Here, Zoe is in the lead. Woohoo! Yay, Zoe! Okay, parents and kids, this can be done inside and outside. Oh, I didn't us as well. Okay, now the second phase of this race is actually turning it into a slalom race. So you can use kitchen chairs at home. You can bring them out in your yard. You can do them in your living room. Okay, the trick is just be creative and have fun like you're seeing our young ladies demonstrate here. Okay, here we go. On your mark, get set, go! There goes Sadie the dog. She is joining the race. Woohoo! Yay! Okay, so the third part of this race might be a little challenging, but and that is where we use the jump in and out of the pillowcase, back and in between each slalom post. Ladies, are you up for this challenge while you're holding an animal? So obviously, parents and kids, you do not need animals to do this at home. It is equally as fun without the animals. We were just trying to be extra visual. But please know that there's lots of brain benefits going on here. New brain cell creation, motor skill and social skills being developed, balance, attention, long-term learning. Oxytocin, the feel-good hormone. That's why you're hearing so much laughing. Okay, are we ready? On your mark. Get set and go. And again, Wendy is not so sure about all of this. Wendy, what do you think? Here we go. There she goes. How's Nellie doing? Okay, I think having a goat clearly is an advantage, at least in this moment. Go, Kato. Go, Kato. Yay, Zoe! Okay. I think she won. Yes. Okay, well, we just wanted to say Smiling Goat is located near the rodeo grounds outside of the town, and we help people with neurosensory conditions like autism, PTSD, anxiety, and depression, and our services are free to those who need it. So now I'm going to have to depart, but I wanted to introduce my friend Gates to you, and we are going to say goodbye, and we're going to do it with a little help from Miss Sadie. Okay. Hang on while I switch the camera here. Okay. And this is pretty fun. How many of you have seen a dog ride a horse? You are about to see one ride a horse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I know, you got a little excited. Sadie, come. Come on. We might need to give her a little treat. Here, Zoe. I'll give you a treat. You can help her come up with us. And then Sadie and Gates are going to help us say goodbye. Here we go. Yay. Okay, I'm at the edge of my throat.
Oh my gosh.
That was so fun.
That was, do you guys have anybody have any horses sitting around their backyard?
I can't say I do.
No, my friend does, but not me. I would like to. Those are so cute.
I know. And remember those cute horses that they led the parade, the minis? You guys remember that? Yeah. It's been so awesome. So before we go, I do want both Quinn and Blake to tell us about your shows. You're with ASYAP, the Youth Empowerment. It's an amazing program through, it's in conjunction and collaboration with KDNK. Tell us about your shows real quick.
Yeah, Blake, do you want to go first?
Sure. So I don't really have a set time that I do my shows. I kind of just fill in whenever there's a spot. But yeah, I play jazz. I play all kinds of music, but rock and stuff. Yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy it. I like to go do it. And it's really fun to do it virtually as well because I could just make a Spotify playlist and they made it really easy and great for me to still do that.
So do you like jazz best or do you like all genres?
I like all genres. I listen to a lot of, modern music, but also older music. Whatever's on.
Yeah. Me too. Yeah, I do a show with my friend, and we play a ton of different stuff. We're usually on Sundays, and it's just so fun. It's a really good program. We've done like other stuff, like we did I forgot what it was for a band. Remember, Blake?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the Let Them Roar event.
Yeah, so we've done like different stuff in the program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I listen to you, Quinn, on Sunday afternoons. I'm a big fan and supporter of ASYAP. I think that what you guys do is amazing. And I am so impressed by your taste of music. I mean, it used to be when ASYAP, when I worked at KD&K, it was heavy metal, like really heavy metal. And, you know, I get it, but it was harder to listen to. But it's amazing to see as the years have gone on, you kids have great taste in music. So I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, it's been awesome having you here.
You guys have been so great today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Before we go, real quick, what is if you could think of one thing that you really miss right now about how life used to be, what is it? Quinn?
Sorry.
I think there's like two things that are tied. I miss seeing my friends, and I miss doing dance because I do like folklorico, and today actually would be our like final dress rehearsal, and we would have a performance tomorrow if there weren't COVID-19.
Oh, I talked to Paco last week, and yeah, he's sad about it too.
Yeah. And Blake, you miss people?
Yeah, I miss people. I'm a people person. You know, I like being social, so being cooped up with my family isn't necessarily my specialty.
You know what? If you guys lean in toward each other, you can actually give each other a hug. See here, watch. Amy and I are going to give each other a hug. Come here, Amy. Come on.
It's weird, so I have to do it.
That's so great.
Nice. That's so great.
Oh, yeah, it's been wonderful having you here with us. Thank you so much. Please, you know, stick around. But we are going to go over to Stacy Dickerson. She is one of the artists that has been out there displaying her art. And it was her idea, the yard art walk that happened this afternoon. Stacy, how are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you guys? This has been so great.
Hi, Stacy. How are you doing out there? It looks windy.
Oh yeah, all of a sudden the wind came up when I started speaking.
So Stace, how'd it go?
It was great. So many people came by and had so many great conversations. And here's a little glance at my little gallery here. And
nice.
Just people were walking by. Some people knew it was happening. Sometimes it was just very spontaneous, and it's just been really, really lovely. And people love this idea, so I have a feeling that it's something that we can expound upon because Carbondale Arts is always innovative and ahead of the game, and I am always so grateful for that.
Stacy, can you take us in a little bit closer to the art so we can just see it for a minute?
Sure. Let's see if I can get the...
Oh yeah, gosh, your work is so great, Stace.
That is beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Just sold some work. I had some little pieces that were sold, and people interested in another idea that I have for getting art into people's homes, which is some sort of a lending library or something that allows people to go try out art in their home and fall in love with it, and then they can buy it.
That's a great idea.
So it's so great. And you know, Stacy, Aaliyah out there, Aaliyah, thank you. She loves your art, and lots of people are watching. So around town, I got a little quick ride early. It was pretty early, but I mean, there was some musicians playing.
Awesome.
The Vickers came out with all their art.
Great.
Belle did a little piece out there in front of Alegria. I hope everyone's ordered out tonight. Come on.
We got to get on it. Support these local restaurants.
Yeah. So I think that's, you know, like, again, I think that this is a really fun possibility for lots of things. Sorry, my alarm is going off because it's time to bang pans.
But really, we're going.
Anyway, how are you guys doing?
We're having fun.
Good. Yeah. It's there's been lots of action around town, but social distancing is in. Masks are in. We've had just watching the proclamation was really emotional to me. Yeah, look, there Corey's wearing one of our beautiful Gay for Good masks.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That proclamation moved me to tears. I'm so proud of this community. So
It's
proud.
amazing, actually. Yeah. I just want to thank Mayor Dan Richardson again for that. And yeah, you guys are so right. It is incredible how supportive the community is. So.
Yeah. We'll do a little shout out to Tatiana Harris. Thanks for joining us. There's people from all over joining us. Katrina's with us.
Hey, Katrina.
So many great people out there. Gina Stryker, we're going to get to see. For artists, as an artist in this time of COVID, what would be your advice?
My advice is to just do what you do. Can you hear my neighborhood starting to bang on pans?
You guys are 7 p.m.s. There's 7 p.m. and then there's 8 p.m.
Yeah, we're 7 p.m.ers over here. For me, I think be gentle with yourself. I mean, it's a complicated time, and don't feel bad if you're not doing anything, but do something. And if it's not making art, it's thinking about art, researching art, looking at art. There's so much art that's available online right now that has never been available before. So it's really, really great. Listen to Katie and Kay. What a lifeboat just to listen to that music that people are really digging deep for and really doing a great job of entertaining us and getting us away from the news cycle. It's been really amazing. And just do little things. I'm doing little things now. I'm doing a lot of little teeny 5x5 works that don't take a lot of commitment, that don't take a lot of time, but they're very soothing and end up being really profound. So I think that those are some of the things I'm thinking of doing. I call my my little 5x5s kitchen table art. It's just something I can have right on my kitchen table when I'm talking on the phone or I'm doing things, and it's just very. I'm not talking on the phone, but I'm on a Zoom call, which we're all on a lot. And so I think that there's lots of things that we can do, but just keep making work and thinking and being creative and knowing that there's another side to this.
That's awesome.
Part of that.
That's awesome. And I'm so glad you're here with us, Stacy. And I'm so glad you came up with this idea of the yard art walk. And, it looks like, folks, we may not see, it looks like June virtual Fridays as well. As this rollout comes out, we're going to be assessing. The town will be assessing. We'll see how it goes. But you can always find inspiration at ThunderStream. There's lots going on. There's inspiration. Carbondale Arts will be opening the launch pad, practicing social distancing. We have a great retail store, and the gallery will open in June because we need this. We will have a farmer's market, which is so exciting and thankful. So slowly, as we learn how to move forward in this new normal, we will always continue to find ways to connect. So, Stacy, thanks for helping us find ways to connect.
You're welcome. It's been great. Thank you, Amy. Thanks for all you do. You guys have been great.
Thanks, Stacy. We'll see you.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Hey, Amy, I think it's time maybe for a little bit of dancing.
Oh, I love dancing. That's something I have. I dance in my living room a lot. What's happening?
Hey, I think we have a little flash mob action that's about to come up here. Hey, Alexandra.
Yay. Oh, look. Oh, Alexandra, we're
Hi, you guys.
How you doing, Alexandra?
Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. So before you get started, can you tell us a little bit about the flash mob and how it started?
You want me to discuss it? Is that what you said? That
Yeah,
there's a
can you
little
just
static, it sounds like.
Yeah, just tell us a little bit about how you got started with these flash mobs.
Yeah. So Bonedale Flash Mob, thanks to thrilltheworld.com, that is really how this worldwide synchronized dance event for Thriller came out back in 2007. 5 years ago, Bonedale Flash Mob, before we actually became Bonedale Flash Mob, we were approached by Janine Stickle, who used to be the manager at the Carbondale Branch Library. At the time, she was from Oregon. So they had already been doing Thrill the World out there, and she asked us 5 years ago to be a part of it. And that really hooked us 5 years ago. And I know Amy Kimberly was in it with us, maybe the first and second year. Ton of fun. So that just started this whole explosion of flash mob dance, not just Thriller every year, which we do. Now we're offering a couple of new dances every year that we get to perform at Mountain Fair for school functions and fundraisers and parties and events. And got one that is waiting to be performed. And this one you guys get to get a sense of. It's brand new and we are working on it and cannot wait to present it to the community.
All right. Yay. Well, let's take it away. Let's see what you got, Alexandra.
All right. All right. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be taking you through the beginning dance without music to be sure you can really hear and watch. And then I believe Sean and Amy will be playing. Sean will be playing a video of it with the music. So everybody, get yourselves ready here. So what we're going to start with is what I call the wave snap. So the music is Holiday from Madonna, celebrating the coming back together in the community together as a whole and celebrating good health. So we are preparing for this exciting event. So in the beginning of the dance, there's about 4 counts of 8 where everyone is just gradually coming together in a mob. So that can look anything like step together, step snap. And when you guys are practicing this on your own with the music, you'll hear that. When she starts singing, here's what we do. I'm going to mirror it so you guys know you're going to be going to the right. So you're going to go step, you're going to drag the foot up, and you clap. Okay? I'm going to take you through this. We're doing what's called the wave snap to the right and then left. And then you're going to turn under yourself one time, called a paddle turn. You kick your foot across the front and you do a ball change. And then you go to your left. I'm going my right to mirror. 1, 2. Wave, snap, left. Okay. And then you turn again under yourself, little paddle turn. You kick, step across, ball change. So you do that right and left twice. So I'll do that a little bit more up to tempo. So the very beginning goes 5, 6, 7, 8, wave, snap, wave, snap, wave, snap. Imagine it with the music. 3, 4, 5, 6, kick across, ball change, and again, 2. This would be your left. Snap, wave, snap, turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kick across, ball change. Another little section I want to show you guys is some jazz walks. I think about the here we go. We go right, left, and right, left, left. Uh-oh, right, left, and right, left. Okay, and then let's do that again. So we go right, left, step back. Pull those arms in. Then you face back. Right, left, and right, left. So we're going to put those things together now. So from the top. And we go 5, 6, 7, 8. Wave, snap, wave, snap, wave, snap. And turn 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kick across, ball change. You get to reverse it the other way. Wave, snap, and again. And you turn, so it's all about just really happy, fun, dancing music moves. And then the new part. So we go right, left, and back. 2, 3, 4, and again. 2, 3, 4, and back. 2, 3, 4. How are you guys doing out there? Anybody getting the moves down? Let's do one tiny little other section and that'll be it. So the next section, we call them jazz runs, very basic. So you run forward, you get to use a lot of jazz hands. 3, 4, step together, step, ball, change. I'm gonna turn around and go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, step together, step, ball, change. And that's it. So it's probably a bit of material, but we practice on Zoom at Bonedale Flash Mob Fridays from 5 to 6 if you want to connect with me. But let's do this together again. Here we go. From the top, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wave, snap, the other way. Turn to your left, 3, 4, 5, 6, kick across, ball change, do it again. Little wave, snap, wave, turn to your right, 3, 4, 5, 6, kick across, ball change. The new part, this next part actually faces back with those walks. 2, 3, 4, and back. Now face front. 2, 3, 4, and back. And then last part, the little jazz runs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little bit like a saying 1, 2, 3. Little cheese factor in there. 7, 8, and then it goes on and on. But that hopefully will invite more and more people to come join. So that is the beginning of our celebration flash mob.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Nice look, Amy. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Well, I am getting into the
Thank you
spirit.
so much. This
Oh.
is such a pleasure, and thanks to all of you that have put this together. It's really amazing. So
Thank you, Alexandra. Hey, I was going to
everybody
mention.
involved in the flash.
I was going to mention that your rehearsal video that you just showed. We're going to go ahead and post that this evening at thunderrivertheater.com/live. And if you go there, if anyone wants to practice with that video that they just saw, you can watch that at home, and it's an easy way to rehearse it. There was a little bit of a delay when we were watching it right now, but if you go to that video there, you'll be able to watch it right along with the music. So,
Alexandra, I just can't wait.
Thank you so much.
Wait till we're all together and we get to all do the dance. Yay. Thank you. All right. Well, gosh, Corey, what a fun night already, really.
oh my gosh, this is a great time. And I have to say, I don't think you've ever looked better.
Why, thank you. Thank you. You know, you never know what looks I might sport. But it's kind of a village people type look I was going for.
I like it. Do you like my shimmery gold and blue?
Well, of course.
Oh,
You
I think
know, I always think of you as somewhat shimmery.
you don't know the half of it.
I don't. I don't. You know, we have to remember that this whole pride started because of the Carbondale Middle School youth.
Those kids.
Yeah, the gender and sexuality alliances in our schools provide support and connection for many youth in the Valley. And in fact, as we have been putting this together, we've been able to connect with some of these youth, and it's been very powerful. We are excited to hear from Yami Velasquez. Is she with us? She's a student at Basalt High School. And Lori Canal.
Hi, Yami. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
How are you tonight?
Good. How are you guys?
Good. Hey, we were just saying that it's really unbelievable what all of you students are doing in these GSAs. It's just incredible. And we just want to applaud you for the work that you're doing with your fellow students and also what it means to the community. I mean, I remember last year when Pride happened and you guys were right at the forefront of that, making it happen. And that's an incredible thing. So thank you to you and all of that.
Yeah, it was such a good, I don't know, I love being part of such amazing things.
So Yami, we're gonna go to your video, but can you just tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so I made the video because I wanted to show how important Pride was to me and what it meant to have a GSA group, because for me it was very impactful and I feel like it really made a great impact on my life.
Nice. Well, why don't we go to the video and maybe we can come back.
Perfect.
Good morning. So my name is Yami Velasquez. I'm the Vice President of the Gay Straight Student Alliance at Basalt High School. And I want to say happy virtual First Friday. I personally went to the parade last year. I touched the flag after the parade and it was the best feeling ever. And to be able to do it virtually is just the same feeling. I'm very excited and energetic about it. And so I want to talk about why having a GSA club or GSA group is important. So the group I'm in is honestly the best group I've ever been in. They honestly worry about like how you're doing, want to make sure you're doing good. And it's a key to like for you to relieve your stress, because if you're having difficulty finding acceptance within yourself or your family isn't able to accept you, like you're able to go to that group, let yourself out, let all your bad feelings out, let your bad vibes out. Oh my gosh, my dog. And it's honestly such an amazing like feeling because the group is so kind and it makes you feel like your pride is even more important because you have groups and people there to support you. And by having support, it's like you're not alone. You have a reason to smile. You have a reason to jump out of bed. And honestly, for me, being part of GSA has made such a good impact in my life because I'm helping people who feel like they can't accept themselves or who are struggling with their pride and allowing for myself to express my pride. And I honestly have never been the happiest with how would you say? I haven't been the happiest, but since this group, I've been 10 times more happier because you're able to help other people out and you're able to like express who you are and show your pride. And I feel like the importance of having a GSA group is really important, not just as a community, but for individuals as well, because it's like a key for you to go and express yourself. And while we may not be able to have like in-person contact for this, I honestly just want to wish everyone the best and go show your pride and maybe think about joining a GSA group. Kind of helped my life, made it better, but I don't know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yami,
Yami, that's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time. How are things going during this new normal for you?
They've been really good, actually. I know the GSA has been meeting constantly, checking in on each other, having group chats, and I feel like that's a huge important part in this because a lot of times like it's really hard, whether it's from school or your family, like just having support is what's like important during this time.
And there are groups in Carbondale, Basalt, Aspen. Are they down in Glenwood and even beyond the valley? Do you know?
I know that there was one in Carbondale. I'm not sure about the rest, but I know me and Carbondale and the Basal were trying to get together and have a virtual meet.
Well, and Yami, I want to tell you that Steve Mills is giving you some great love right now on the chat. And here, Evelyn, she says, good job. So proud of you. Lots of people weighing in. Amy Haddon-Marsh. So thank you for being the brave young lady that you are and for joining us and being part of this and being able to speak your truth. That is what it's about, right?
And hey, Amy, really quickly, if I can just also do a shout out to the schools out there that are supporting that. It's just totally unbelievable the kind of support that the schools are trying to give to everybody, no matter who you are. So thank you to all of the schools out there.
Well, let's go to Lori Knaus. She is head of the Gender and Sexuality Alliance at Carbondale Middle School, and they were the ones that started the whole Pride Parade in Carbondale last year. She's got some words for us.
Happy Virtual First Friday, Carbondale. My name is Lori Knaus, and I'm the adult sponsor for a group at Carbondale Middle School called the Genders and Sexualities Alliance. This student-started, student-led group is responsible for planning last year's Parade with Pride down Main Street in Carbondale. And while we can't meet in person this year, we wanted to send a message to all of our amazing people in the Valley that we hope and look forward to gathering together to parade with pride at some point in the future. Carbondale Middle School's Genders and Sexualities Alliance has about 35 active members right now. These are students who meet on their own time once a week and plan inclusive events at our school and for the community. We also invite local counselors to come in and help guide us through the process of learning to be upstanders and be a truly welcoming and inclusive school. Almost 3 years ago, a student came to me and said that she felt we had a need that needed to be filled at Carbondale Middle School, that we needed to provide a safe place for all students and to be teaching each other and learning from each other and embracing differences. And the GSA was born. And from that group that is about 35 students strong right now, and we have dozens of active, visible allies in our building and community, we planned a parade last year. And the organization One Colorado recognized us with an Ally Award in Grand Junction this fall. This award is given to groups who are doing an outstanding job of trying to provide a welcoming and inclusive place for all students and community members. Our students are leading the way on the Western Slope, and while we are disappointed that we can't be together in person, we are looking forward to meeting with all of you sometime soon and celebrating everyone's unique differences. Our phrase has always been be you, and that's truly what our students are trying to send as a message to everyone in our community, that we want everyone to feel safe being their unique, true selves, and we want to recognize those differences and celebrate them. So happy Virtual First Friday. We are so proud to be a part of this community, and we're thankful to the people in our valley who have supported us along the way. Aspen Out, Gay for Good, the principals at Carbondale Middle School, Heather Fox and Jennifer Lamont, our amazing staff of visible allies, and of course, the students who really lead the way and inspire me to be better every day.
Very inspiring stuff.
So great. Look at that photo from last year. Isn't that just unbelievable?
It really is. It really is. Oh gosh, I should know who took that photo. Michelle Smith or something. It's a beautiful photo, and I think that really signifies what Carbondale is all about. You know.
One of the other amazing things about what you're seeing there was that Carbondale is a great place, but not a huge town. And I would say the vast majority of people that were there were actually just participating in the parade because there's so much support in the community. So it was really, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very special. And we really thank all these, the youth, the adults. I mean, this is what I love about Carbondale really is my favorite thing is that young and old celebrate together. There's no difference, right?
Well, and another neat thing about it too is that because Carbondale is sort of central in the entire valley, it really is a crossroads for everyone from Aspen all the way down to Glenwood. And people love coming to Carbondale just to celebrate that feeling that Carbondale has. So it's a really exciting thing. And that was a great Pride last year. And like you said, Amy, those kids were amazing pulling that together. And we so appreciate that they're out there really being at the forefront.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Corey, you are keeping this ThunderStream going. You and Sean, let's give a big shout out of love and thanks to Sean Jeffries.
Yeah.
He is our tech, he is the production manager, right? What's his title at Thunder River?
He is the production manager and the facility manager. But basically, everybody, Sean is the magician behind the curtains on ThunderStream here and making all of these changes happen. And hey, you're not saying I love you too, Corey.
You're his
But hey, since you mentioned last year, and yeah, Sean's a good guy. He's back there having fun. But you were mentioning ThunderStream, and Amy, actually, we started these ThunderStreams over a month ago when all this started happening with COVID. And if you don't mind, if I could let everybody know about our event that's coming up next week that really helps support what we're doing, including this first Friday. So everybody, I just want to tell you out there that Thunder River Theater Company is holding our first virtual gala. We're calling it the Extrava Gala. And Sean, if you want to bring that slide up that shows the information. It's this coming Thursday, May 7th at 7 p.m. And we have just an unbelievable lineup of performers. This is completely free to watch it. And you can just come to thunderrivertheater.com/live and you'll see the link to get in there next Thursday. And what we're asking everybody is that you order from any of the local restaurants that you love. We really want to support those local restaurants and keep them going through all this too, restaurants and bars. We have a whole list of those restaurants at thunderrivertheater.com/gala, GALA. And then you can do takeout or order delivery, make yourself a cocktail, and then at 7 o'clock, sit back. It's a free show. And then we're just asking if you can, and we realize that a lot of people are really stretched right now. It's a tough time, and it is difficult, as you know, Amy, for nonprofits right now too. And if you can, we're in the middle of our gala campaign, which this Extrava Gala is part of. And if any of you can help support, it goes toward ThunderStream, it goes toward our programs. And you can support at thunderrivertheater.com, and you'll see a donate button at the top right. And it's really keeping us going. And Amy, I know that you guys are in the same boat and all the nonprofits in the Valley. So please keep supporting all of us too. And hopefully we'll see everybody on Thursday. We have Broadway star Beth Malone singing. We've got Jackson Emmer. We're actually bringing John Goss on from the Glenwood Vaudeville because we want people to think of him too. We have aerial dancers from Sopris Soarers. It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It really is. And here's the thing, folks. We are bringing you the Carbondale comeback. It is going to be rolling out as we all roll out in this new normal. And the best thing we can all do is support locally, whether it be nonprofits, restaurants, shop local, buy your gas in this town, do your shopping in this town.
Sign up to get your vegetables every week.
Exactly. That is what's going to keep this town going and recovering. So we're excited to be hopefully out of the crisis mode and into the rollout mode. And we are so glad that all of you out there are here with us. I cannot think of a better place to be through this whole experience than Carbondale.
One other quick thing, we did mention them earlier, but I think also it's worth thanking again the sponsors of things like First Friday, because those businesses are hurting right now too. And Carbondale Creative District has been amazing. Here's a screen that actually shows you a lot of the sponsors of what make this possible. First Bank has been huge for making First Friday happen with the Carbondale Chamber District. So thanks again to all those sponsors out there that help keep First Friday alive.
Yeah, big shout out to First Bank and the Carbondale Chamber. So now, wow.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
I'm so excited for this next piece. And we really have to thank Allie from Batch. There is a business that it warms my heart when I see people out there getting their growlers. I see people riding by my house in their bicycles, getting their growlers. And these are the businesses. They're not just businesses. They're people. They're humans that bring so much to us. And Batch has brought us this next act. Mirage was Gay Pride of all Colorado 2019. I mean, we are bringing you one of the best here, folks. She was an Enchanted National Showgirl at Large 2019 and Miss Colorado Continental 2019. So we are beyond excited to welcome Mirage to Carbondale Virtual First Fridays. Hi. Mirage, are you out there? Oh my God.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes.
Amazing as well.
Oh my God.
Thank you for having me today.
Mirage is we've got people are giving yay shout outs to you.
Hi everybody. Thank you for logging in.
Yeah. All right, Mirage, we want you to take this away and then we'll ask you some questions when you get done.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would wait forever, exalted in the sea. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same. Gave you another day. Switch up the batteries. You gave me a chance, I could save it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing that you can't shame me when I get with. There's no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. He set out on a mission to find out inner peace, make it everlasting, so nothing's incomplete. It's easy being with you, sacred simplicity. As long as we're together, there's no place I'd rather be. With every step we take, feel the truth away, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, yeah, you and I today. Switch up the battery. You gave me a chance, I could take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing you can't shame me when I am with. There's no place I'd rather be. 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 When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You gave me a chance, I'll take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'm making. Knowing how you can't change me when I admit there's no place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. No place I'd rather be. There's no place I'd rather be. You set me free. Every time your hands on me, I wanna be your ray of shine. I take it out, the feeling that you're giving me. You lift up and set it high. Oh no, don't run away from your love. No, don't turn away from the heart of the groove, from the way that we move. You're the light we can. You're the light and look right at me. Close your eyes, you can see me by the way that I feel. Get the lights and touch my body. Close your eyes, you can see me by the way that I feel. Come spin me around, let's get lost in the sound. Close your eyes, you can see me by the way that I feel. Touch my body, get the lights tonight. Let's keep alive. Tomorrow doesn't always come. Don't try to hide, let's have some fun. You can't rely on anything or anyone who fights for love if you have inside. Oh no, don't run away from your love. Don't turn away from the heart of the groove, from the way that we move. You're the light we can lose. Here's the lights and look right at me. Close your eyes, you can see me by the way that I feel. Here's the lights and touch my body. Close your eyes.
Yeah! Oh my God!
Mirage, that was.
Thank you for having me. Ooh,
The comments have been so fun to watch while you've been dancing. Just everyone is going crazy out there. They love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, Mirage, I know that you have actually appeared on RuPaul before.
No, I have not. Not yet.
You should
hopefully
tell him.
I haven't appeared on RuPaul's Drag Race, but I do know one of my friends, Evie Oddly. We did grow up together. So yeah, she was on RuPaul's Drag Race, and she's a winner of RuPaul's Drag Race right now.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
you were fabulous. So you perform all around Denver, and
I sure do. All around Denver or anywhere you guys will have me. I always love coming into different towns, different states to meet different people.
Something tells me that we're wanting to see more of you in Carbondale, I think.
Yeah.
I would love to come to Carbondale. I heard it's really fun down there. So I would love to meet the locals and meet everybody and even have like a drag bingo or drag brunch.
Well, we do. Exactly. And, you know, just so for those that don't know out there, Mirage is a friend of Candy Warhol's who was here last year. Really, this weekend. I mean, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, unfortunately, she had to work, but I'm always glad to step in for her and make her proud.
Oh, we're just sad that we can't be having live drag brunches. That's what we're sad about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a while, you get hungry. If there's no food, how are you going to enjoy the show?
And how are you getting through COVID? I mean, you have probably not been able to perform the whole time, right?
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to perform, which is sad because I love the stage. I'm a real big stage person. I love being in a crowd of people. But fortunately, there's been online drag shows and you guys inviting me over to share my craft with everybody. And I've been staying busy by styling wigs and getting ready for when this whole COVID-19 goes over.
Well, you certainly got your high kicks down. That really impressed me.
Thank you. It took a while to figure it out.
They were laughing. We're able to make a few comments in the background, and I was screaming when you did the high kick.
Thank you.
Oh, well, this has been such a pleasure to have you with us. Where can people, like, if someone wants to find you, how could we find you?
You could either find me on Facebook, Mirage Delamore Shears, or you can find me on Instagram, Mirage Delamore.
Nice. And we will we'll also try to post that and get that out there because lots of people are asking, lots of people are enjoying this. We even have April from Indiana watching us, and she is.
Hi, April. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying the drag show, and I hope you're enjoying the First Friday Festival.
Well, we have run the gamut. I don't know if you got a chance to see the kids. It was really our middle school kids that started this, and so it's just so powerful to see how. Yeah, the future looks bright, even though it looks a little crazy now.
Yes, the future is bright, and we still have the future generation to lead us through, fortunately. Because growing up, I didn't have the resources that they had. So it's good that the world is changing, the world's becoming more accepting, and we have the parents and all the generations to thank.
Oh, well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Live
thank
here
you so much.
Show. You're fantastic, really great.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to be down there with you guys. I will for sure love to make a trip one day.
Hey, and for everybody out there, if you're on Facebook, Carbondale Creative District just posted your link on Instagram.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, you can find her out there.
Sharing it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you so much.
We will see you soon. Bye. Oh man!
Wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, that was incredible, and it was so great because just think how much time it takes to do all that work, and for 15 minutes, 10 minutes. So we're so appreciative of Mirage, and I see, if there's another Extravagala, I don't know. Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah, Mirage is pretty spectacular.
Yeah, actually, it was really fun talking with her earlier and just hearing how there hasn't been much opportunity to do the whole thing and during this time, the last 6 weeks, and how excited she was to join tonight. So fun.
Great. Well, Allie says, and thank you, Allie from Batch. We're going to give you another shout out. You know, Allie is soon going to be leaving us to go play drag bingo. She is a dedicated fan. But she said that the next time we see Mirage, she's going to come to Carbondale with Candy Warhol. We'll have the duo.
Hey, I see that Ann Friedman is out there, and she's from Gay for Good National in Long Beach, California. Thanks for joining us in little old Carbondale and for allowing there to be a Gay for Good in our local valley. It's really strong. It's a tight community, and it means so much to us that you'd include us in your organization.
Yeah. And thanks, Allie, for everything, even the compliments. But we love you, and please, everybody, make sure you get your growlers. You can get them every day except, I think, Sunday and Monday. Please always go out and support any local business you can. I hope a lot of you have ordered out tonight, supported our restaurants. Things, a lot of businesses are pivoting, like The Beat now has grocery delivery service. Allegria is just killing it on their food, and Stanley Bell created a beautiful chalk drawing out in front. So, guys, we're going to get through this together.
Hey, Amy, I've got to tell you something. Our next guest is saying that there is no way that she is going to be doing any high kicking.
Oh, I think that our next guest maybe has a little Jennifer J from Soul Theater there. So if you want high kick, I think I'm going to make Jennifer do a little work here. I want to see some high kicking out of her. Well, let's bring them on. What do we got, Corey?
Hey, how's it going, Gina?
Great.
Like, I love your raimbow.
See, this is my son's guitar. What's it called?
Guitar strap.
Yeah, thank you. It was the only thing we had that was rainbow. We were rushing around looking for something. That was it.
We'll take it. It's perfect. You're in the mood.
So I'm the queen.
Well, the second queen.
The second queen.
So Gina, tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Okay, so, when Amy and I first talked about this, I thought, I don't know what I'll cook. I'll just kind of play it by ear. And then today, as I was getting deliveries and picking up stuff from different farmers and local food purveyors, it kind of came together. So I am making what I'm going to call the Carbondale bucatini.
Ooh, yummy.
Traditional Italian meal. And, most of my stuff, as you guys know, is vegetarian. But I got delivered this amazing pancetta from Day Springs Farm in Montrose. So I picked it up. So I'm using that, and that's my base. So we're going to have a little bucatini. I want to show you my bounty that was that I gathered today. Everything that we're serving is from this valley. Everything. So the eggs are from Aaron at Aaron's Acres. Look at this. We're going to make some amazing garlic bread. We've already roasted it. We'll rub Aaron's Acres garlic on it. This is from Fiona at Granetta Panini. The mushrooms, I can't remember where they're from, but they're from Paonia. Everything's on my social media. You'll see where everything came from. We have some carrots. There's the bread from Fiona, and there's some asparagus that was just wild picked from one of the other farms over in Paonia. So we have a wonderful meal ahead of you. And look at over here what you got going on. So here's a little caprese salad. My beautiful assistant, who happens to be my daughter, is making the caprese. It's one of my absolute favorites. All the greens are from Aaron. Again, Aaron's Acres. And let's get started. Show you what we got going. So I've prepped everything. Here's this. These are onions and garlic, and the pancetta is already roasted. You reach over here. This is some of the water from the pasta. You use that to make the sauce. You pour a little bit in. You let it sizzle up like that. You're going to let that simmer just a little bit. While that's kind of coming up to temp, I'm going to come over here, put a little olive oil on this wonderfully wild picked asparagus. And I want you to look at this look at this. So this comes from this amazing lady. the town I grew up in. It's old. It's about 120 years old, straight from Italy. It was from her family, and she gave it to me when I graduated high school as a gift because she knew I was headed off to Italy to go to cooking school.
Huh.
So she gifted me that. I'm going to give it to my daughter now because she needs it for the salad. So.
Can you take us in a little closer on the salad real quickly? That looks amazing too.
Yeah, look at that. So there's some heirloom tomatoes, some mozzarella.
Whoa.
Doesn't that look beautiful?
Beautiful.
A lot of times in the like July to August, we add peaches to it, which makes it amazing.
Nice.
Wow. So what are the things she's putting on now? Is that yellow tomatoes now?
Heirlooms? Yellow heirlooms.
Great.
And then there's some fresh basil she's pulling out, and some microgreens from Erin, again at Erin's Acre. She was an amazing help and gift today.
Where are you getting your heirloom tomatoes right now?
Well, those are from Paonia, I believe.
Okay.
I got them at Whole Foods.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I couldn't get them from any of the local farmers.
Okay.
But they are out of Delta Paonia.
Great.
They said Colorado grown. So that was the key. They had to be Colorado grown.
And you said that everything you're using for this meal right now is pretty much all local, right?
Everything is from Colorado. Everything is local. I had a little pink Post-it. I don't know where it went with the names of all the farmers on it.
Oh.
I think this is Honey Acre Farms. But again, if you go to my Instagram or my Facebook, I listed all the farmers and everything that I got from them. So
great.
You can see. And in the next day or two, I'll actually post the recipe for you all. So this is
that Gina Cucina, just to make sure. Are you on Gina Cucina?
Yeah. So my Instagram is the Gina Cucina, and my Facebook is the Gina Cucina. I'm the Gina Cucina.
You're the. All right. Great.
And my apron, look at this. My mom made it for me. It says Gina Cucina.
Aww.
Beautiful.
I'm wearing aprons by my mama. Okay, so asparagus is going in the oven. So I roasted it about 400 for about 7 minutes, and then we'll pull it out and we'll squeeze some fresh lemon on it.
Mm.
So we have this going. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful?
It sure looks good.
This right here is fresh lime and lime zest that my daughter and Charlie Cox already squeezed. So we're going to add that to the egg and the Parmesan mixture.
Rocco out there is saying that he's hungry, so get to it.
Who is?
Rocco.
Oh, that's my little brother. Hello. Get over here, kid. I have 3 brothers, Rocco, Mario, and Jerry.
You're as Italian as it comes.
I am Dorazio. Where does that name come from? So stir that up, and then I'm going to add a little bit of pasta water to this too, because you need the water. It helps to cook the eggs, because the eggs right now, it's egg yolks, lemon, and Parmesan in here. A little salt, a little pepper. We're going to do that. We're going to turn up the heat a little bit over here.
Okay, while you're cooking really quick, are there any great resources for finding out what the local farms are and where you can order food from them?
You know what? I will post something. How's that?
That would be great.
Yeah. So give me tomorrow to do that. So I did list all the farms, and I tagged all the farms in my social media. And I did. I stopped at Mana Foods. They're doing a great job right now with bringing in all the local stuff. So I picked up a ton of stuff from them today as well.
Good. Okay.
You guys know Erin Cusio. She's got stuff already. She's out there, her and Jose. So here we go. Look at this. I got to get a whisk. So this, you have to gently kind of fold it in. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of stir it and let it cook. I'm going to crank the heat a little bit. And you guys, hey, Amy, Corey, we made enough for you. So if you want to come to the front porch, come on.
Perfect. I'm getting my mask on right now, and I'll be right over.
Hey, Gina, Tony Sullivan.
That's my mama. She made my apron.
And she's watching and sending you love. So is Catayun Marciano.
That's my sister. She's from another mister.
And Eve Tetzlaff.
Oh my God, I love it. Come on over, everybody. As
You basically have all of Carbondale hungry right now.
Good. So everybody knows there's always room at my table. I always have a meal for anybody who wants to come on over.
Hey Gina, we have a question out there from Margie DeLuca, and she's asking why do you use pasta water in the sauce?
To make it more moist, rather than add. You don't want to add too many eggs because then it's too rich.
But why use the pasta water instead of just the regular
because
water?
It creates the thickness because it's already got the
Starchiness in it.
Yeah, so it makes it, it helps to, and it adds the flavor. There's a nice flavor to pasta. I mean, good pasta, you can eat it just plain.
Got it.
So most carbonara doesn't have a couple of the ingredients I've added. I like to add lemon and sage in mine. It's kind of just a little twist on it. So I have a little sage. I'm going to chop up while that's cooking. And actually, right now, this is what you do.
Sasha in Las Vegas says that you're invited to her table.
Sasha. She's got a set of twin girls and a boy, and she's a dear, dear friend. She's amazing. She's a rock star.
Thanks for joining us from Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh, and even my daughter is watching from California. Yay.
Nice. Hi, Ruby. How's that baby?
Yeah.
I'm pulling some out because we have the lovely Jennifer Johnson behind the camera, and she's gluten-free. So, and as is another one of my Charlotte Coxes, so we have to do a gluten-free batch. This batch is not gluten-free. But what we do now is you cook the pasta right in there. You just dump that whole thing in there.
Yeah. Hey, Jennifer, just to let you know, next time we're doing a First Friday, you're going to be in this spot, and I'm going to be the one in the kitchen eating.
You're welcome. We'll happen to another
So we'll talk about that.
I wanted to show you how I do. So I learned to cook garlic bread a little bit different. I studied in Florence, Italy, and the head chef, Alessandro, he was hysterical. He was this very rotund man. And one day, about 3 months into cooking, he started yelling at me, Dorazio, che così fai? And I'm like, I'm cleaning. Why? What? And he goes, no. I don't know. I said, I'm cooking. He said, well, no. He goes, you cook, you clean, you cook, you clean. When you create, stop cleaning. Just cook. I'm like, okay, sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad. I stopped cleaning. So my kitchen is always a mess. But when garlic, you toast the bread first, and then you just take raw garlic and go like this.
So much.
That is what they do in Italy. That's how they make it. Before my time is up here, I want to say one thing. And Amy, you know this about me. Gina Cucina is mission-based. We work to combat human trafficking. I'm president of an organization called BAT, Battlement to Bell's Anti-Trafficking Task Force. And we do everything we can in the Valley to help people who've been trafficked or people who are likely to be trafficked. And right now it's a real critical time because there's that opportunity is out there now more than ever. So there are a lot of vulnerable people out there. So I just wanted to bring that up. If you go to my website and click on mission, you can learn about what we're doing at BAT. Beth Klein and Angela Roth are my partners in it. And I just bow in gratitude to them and all the work and support that we've been doing. So
yeah, and Gina, you've been so effective too. You have taught hundreds of people how to spot child trafficking, and you have really made an impact. So we're very grateful for your work. Yeah,
it's near and dear to my heart, and at some point, that's all I'll do. Once I build this to a big enough place, the Gina Cucina, where I can just kind of step into it a lot stronger. That's my goal.
That's awesome. Hey, Gina, guess what?
It's time to howl.
It's going to be time to howl here soon. Yeah.
Okay, I haven't finished my cooking, so you didn't give me enough time. I talk too much.
Before we howl, I'm definitely coming doing a drive-by. Me and Bill will be over soon. You'll recognize me because of my mustache.
Well, I love you, Amy. You know that. And look at this salad my daughter made. Look at that. Isn't that
unbelievable? That looks delicious.
Oh,
yeah. And then, I wanted to point out a couple of things that we bought to drink. June. These are both local companies. So we have this on the table to drink. And if you look over there, you can see a gaggle of boys. We kept them out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Because they're rather destructive.
Nathan, come do a high kick.
Oh, Nathan's going to come do a high kick for us.
Boys, we're going to howl. Let's all go howl.
Yeah, let's do it. Here's my Italian one. We're going to go to the front porch and howl now. Yep. So, here we go. Come on, guys. You're going to leave the house.
All around town. The whole town is howling.
All right, here we go.
I'm actually in Glenwood right now. They do it down here too, actually.
Yay!
Woo! All right, everybody. Yeah. Charlie Cox, Simon, say hi.
Hey guys.
Atreya played the Little Prince on KDNK the other night. You guys got it. Yeah.
You know what? I can't hear you because the speaker's in there.
You guys, what a night we have had. You could go inside so you can hear us, Gina. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What a fabulous night. I wish this wasn't the way we had to do First Fridays, I gotta admit, but if we gotta do it, this really showed the spirit of this community.
And you know what, Amy, how amazing that people are now tuning in from all over the country for Carbondale First Friday. You really created something that's amazing.
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. And once again, we want to thank our sponsors, everybody that participated tonight. We hope that all of you stay safe out there, keep supporting local, keep doing what we're doing, because we will make a better world.
Hey, and Amy, if you don't mind, if I just remind people that this coming Thursday at 7 p.m., Thunder River Theater Company has our Extrava Gala. This is our once-a-year opportunity to raise some money and help keep things like this ThunderStream going so that we can really support. And by the way, I wanted to mention that to anyone that's out there from another nonprofit, we're partnering with all kinds of people now, just like we are with you, Amy. And we're actually going to be offering this platform to support others' virtual galas. So if you're interested, contact us, because we want to help other organizations raise money too. And so please join us this Thursday. We have an awesome lineup of people. And Amy, I hope you'll be there.
I will. I will be there. And so will my daughters. We're all going to watch it together.
Love it. Thank you so much for inviting me to do this with you, Amy. It's been so fun.
Been so fun, and I think we have to really, before we go, thank all of our staffs. I know your staff works hard, Corey, Cammie, and Sean, and my staff, Brian and Sarah and Kellen and Stacy. Kat, oh my gosh, Kat, you've been such a great participant tonight, and everybody's working so hard to try to figure out how to make this all work. So we love you all. Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much. Happy Block Party and happy Pride, everybody. Yay!